Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for joining us. It is episode 100. That's a big number. I've said this before. I've got over 100 live shows, but this is the 100th scheduled show. I think I'm at about 115, 120 when we add in the quick little one-offs that I've done for doing some gameplay, and also when I've done a couple of ads with McMurray talking about Wiley Games, and then also some of the other one-offs I've done with McMurray. So yeah, 100. It's didn't think it'd ever happen when I first started. Well, I don't think it's not that I didn't think it would happen. I didn't know what to think when I started. Yeah. Hissy Cat, if you look at Messenger, Facebook Messenger, you'll see the link to get in. I'll post it one more time. There you go. And we've got quite a few people in the house. And I want to apologize for quality. Every Wednesday night, my internet does this. I don't know why. I am in the process of looking to get better internet. So anyway, let's run down who we got here. We had Cindy come in early. Hello, Cindy. I greeted her back. She says, greetings from Colombia. E4 Airman comes on almost time. Charles breaking out with the Spanish. Buenas tardes a todos. Ptolemycus comes in. Come on. Click. There we go. Greetings, humans and the many species from other worlds and dimensions. Charles says, I'm Sicilian, Irish, and Klingon by blood. Cindy thought Ptolemycus was funny. There he is. Hello, Mr. Hissy Cat.
Hey, guys.
Old Chestnut's in the house. Says, Tarde, pinche califronio. That's some big words there, buddy. No Time Lords here. I'm just saying. Charles says, I figured a way to fudge my unplayed games count. Game older than 1990 and unpunched. I'll label it a collectible, but not more than 10 games per 100. So does that make your game you just got a collectible? Your Gettysburg game? Yeah. Because it's from 1976 and it's unpunched.
Yeah.
That's a collectible, right?
Yeah, under Charles' definition.
Yeah.
But I don't want to punch it, so.
No, you don't. No, you got to buy another one, of course.
I got to buy another one because it's like such a good copy. So yeah, I guess I'm collecting it even though I'm not a collector.
Yeah. Jeffrey Edwards is here saying, evening, everyone. Congrats, Not Jay, on show 100. Thank you, sir. And Cindy wants to know, what does the first to arrive win? Who knows? The problem is it costs a crap ton to ship anything overseas these days. So
make it digital.
There you go. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Greetings, everyone. Hi, Mike. Thank you for joining us. She said there should be a prize. And there should be. And we'll figure something out. Charles says, yes, thanks to Not Jay and all his associates, I would never have found happiness gaming with miniatures. Well, you're welcome. Gamers with Coffee. Greg's in the house. Evening, everyone. Hi, Greg. The prize is a collapsed star. You can collect it at your earliest convenience. Is that a jab at me being a collapsed star? I don't know. Tolmicah says 100%, 100. Woo! Yay! Congratulations. You said 100, and congrats on 300 subs. Yes, I broke 300. And it's interesting how that happened. So I got home yesterday. I decided, you know what? I'm going to try out these shorts things. Warmutt has been doing little 15-second YouTube shorts showing his zombicide miniatures that he's painted up. I said, you know what? I got a truckload of Star Wars miniatures that I could do the same thing with. So I threw a couple up there. I put Han up there, and I put Vader and Han Solo. I thought gangbusters 275, and we've just added the robe.
What's up?
Hello,
gentlemen?
sir.
Hey.
And I thought I was doing gangbusters. He hit 275, and Darth Vader I put up right after him hit 126. So I said, okay, well, maybe we'll do 2 a day. So I got home, and we just added Hexy. How you doing, sir?
Grats, 302 and 100 shows?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, I threw Han Solo up. He got up to 250 real quick. He's at 275 now. I threw Darth Vader up. He hit 100 pretty quickly, 126. It's okay. Well, we can do this. I decided to throw up my USS Missouri today. It's at 167.
Wow. I'm gonna have to do miniatures.
I threw Battleship Yamato up right after Missouri, and I found something out. I can't stack them. I got to have them separate. You got to separate them out because Yamato buried Missouri. The only time that'll ever happen, because I am at 1,100 views in under 2 hours on my Battleship Yamato short.
Wow.
And gained 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10
Awesome.
subscribers from that short alone. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, shorts is where it's at. Now, I'm not going to be able to monetize off of shorts. I found out that it's for you to monetize off of shorts, you have to have 10 million views in 90 days.
Plus, you can't monetize shorts until February.
That's beside the point. You have to have 10 million views in 90 days. That's 111,111 views every day. So I'm about 111. I'm about 110,000 short.
Yeah, but you got the subs, which
Yes.
will then lead to more views on your channel.
Right. Yeah.
And
So
help you
it's
get to your 1,000 subs.
it's a little bit of a vicious furball circle.
I threw some subs up. Excuse me. I threw some shorts up of box openings or game, unboxings. Nothing's done that. Not to your number. So I've got
Andrew was threatening to post miniature shorts on my channel.
There you go.
I think he meant just pictures of him in little shorts. I think that's what
I'm
that
going to ask him who was wearing the shorts, but I never got that far.
Cindy's still with us. Says not Jay's Tabletop Gaming. Congratulations. Gracias. Eve Airman, congrats on 100. Greetings from Cincinnati. Hi, Nikki Bauer. When I went over 200 games, I started to realize I wasn't ever going to ever get them all played, and I had bought some just to replace games I sold last century. When you say last century, Charles, I think that's like, just a couple of years ago. No, that's 23 friggin' years ago now.
I know.
What the hell has happened?
Quarter of a century ago.
Easier to play if you don't read the rules, Charles. I mean, he's got a point. There's reasons I go along through the sequence of play. That's what I am doing with Nimitz right now. I've got it all set up. Hold on here. I've got it all set up over here. And I'm going through the sequence of play, and Yeah, I'm hoping within, I don't know, probably not by the end of this month, but within 4 weeks, I'm hoping to have the first scenario complete, and I can check this sucker off of my list because it is on my list of 10 games I want to play this year. That is going with Consim World and what's it called?
Tack Up.
What's
Tack
that?
Up.
Tack Up. That's it. Telemachus says the space-time continuum does strange things when you blink. Yes, it does. It's definitely weird. Weird shit is about. So, but what we're going to be talking about tonight is what is our big project for the year. I've got two fairly decent sized projects and then one big project. The two decent sized projects, the first one is getting Battle of Savo Island ready to go for March to Victory. I plan on showing Jay Wiley that you can have terrain in ocean battles. You just have to pick battles that are around land. Because I'm gonna have Savo Island there and the North Cape of Guadalcanal. So, and then of course the ships, I got to get them printed and painted, and it's going to be a pretty good. It's going to be a pretty good stack of stuff to do. Plus, I'm helping out my brother with getting Kanji City ready to go, which is our Fistful of Lead, Galactic Heroes cyberpunk game. We've got a table and some gangs to get done there. So those are my two got to get done quickly projects. Hissy, besides your postcards from the front project that's going to end at the end of March, do you have...
Start again in December.
Yeah, and starting again in December. What plans do you got this year? What are you hoping to get?
Well, what I realized this past year is I don't have enough table space to model and put any good games out. I've got one table I work off of, and so I'm constantly, if I model, I've got to bring everything out, do all my work, clean everything up. Same thing when I game. The cats don't let me leave games out for long before they attack. And so my big project is to take my front room, and I've got an old couch that I just need to get rid of. And it happens to be 8x3, almost 4. It's a pretty deep couch. Get rid of that and replace that space with a gaming table.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to build a 4x12 in 4x4 pieces so that I can change it around, and then I'll lay something over the top of it. So I'm going to come up with a table system. I'll just build it myself out of plywood and studs. And then I'll have some storage space. I'll have some modeling space. I'll have some gaming space, and I can build some anti-cat things onto the table, like, lay glass or another piece of plywood over a game, so they can jump on the top and not affect what I have on my table. So that's going to be my big project, is to get my whole workspace area organized so that I can make my videos, do my hobbies, and leave some of the stuff out. I think that'll get more stuff done game-wise and hobby-wise. So that's my big project for the year.
Outstanding. That's good. You've on the back side of things, on the in the green room, as it were. You've mentioned that you might start doing some miniature work again.
Yep. Yeah, that's part of it.
Anything planned there, or you haven't got that far yet?
So big hobby project. I want to take Worthington's Tarawa 1943, which is a block game. So
right.
It's a fairly simple solo game, and I want to take all those blocks and turn those into, I don't know, 10 mil minis, and then craft up a whole game board of Tarawa Island and turn that into a miniature game using the Tarawa 1943 rules.
Oh, very nice.
So that's going to, I've already found the minis.
Yeah.
And I need 2 sets of Marines. I need Marines waiting in the water. I need Marines on the beach. I only need 1 set of the Japanese, but it's going to cost me like $75 just for the minis. And I think they're 10.
That's
10 mil.
cheap. $75 just for minis is cheap when there are some games out there. $75 is a single playing piece.
Yeah, well, these are 10 mil.
Yeah.
And so I've got it saved on my browser somewhere. But yeah, that's going to be a big modeling / gaming project, and that'll go on both my channels. I'll put when I build all the terrain and all that, I'll put it on my builds channel, and then when I start playing, I'll put that on the.
So on your on the terrain, how are you going to? Are you going to? Well, how are you going to build it, and also what is your plan on scale? Because a 10 millimeter
so I'm going to use
scale island is going to be crazy big.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to basically take the game board from Tarawa,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to mimic that and just put some palm trees. And every place where the blocks go, they got little rectangles on the board.
I'll
make those little indents so that the minis that I base will fit in that.
So you do them like a sabot.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean, Sabo?
So you create a perfectly fitted hole. That's your sabot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know what that was called.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take the game board, I'll lay that out as a template.
Yeah.
And then every place that they've got the locations to put the blocks, I'll just make a Sabo and make sure that the base miniatures fit in that, so that as you're playing, you can basically play.
Very cool.
And I'm not worried too much about the scale. So that's going to be my big modeling project. But I've got to get the space laid out to do that first.
Right. So Hex says, Mike, can you send me a couple of those food cans from the pantry? I'm broke. Yeah, you're broke, whatever. And then Nerd Workshop comes in and says, hello all. Hissy Cat, you are everywhere.
I'm nerd.
And Charles says, Mick M, hello. Hello, McMurray. Thank you for
What's up,
joining us.
Charles? Hello,
You
everybody.
snuck in. You snuck in. Well, you didn't sneak in. I let you in, but you moved in with.
Late. I apologize.
That's okay. That's okay. You're here, and that's what's important to help celebrate 100 shows.
Yeah, buddy. Unfortunately, there's a gap of them in the middle there where I didn't make a bunch of them. But other than that,
You know what? Hey, life happens, and that's okay.
America.
I'm only on
on the
my
first one.
4th or
Actually,
5th show, so
Yep, that's okay.
I got a ways to go.
Hey,
I'm still on my 90-day probation period.
You're fine. You haven't exposed yourself to anybody, so we're good.
Nobody's
You know
exposed
of.
themselves to anybody since hippie.
Right?
They also the old pill.
Man. But yeah, things are going well. With you, it sounds like, Mr. Hissy. So
Yeah, no
and
complaints. No complaints.
You're still banging away at outstanding.
Yeah. So I'm still banging away at what, boss?
Getting that other channel going. Your
Yeah, I'm up to
Hissy
48
Cat builds.
subscribers.
Outstanding.
Yeah. I'm not going to complain.
I got a feeling you're going to hit 500 on that one before I hit 500 on this one.
We'll see.
You might hit 500 on Hissy Cat Builds before you hit 500 on the Hissy Cat Studios.
Well,
No, he's going to explode with with his postcard game expose or
There you go.
exhibition. Exhibition, that's the better word.
It kind of has on Twitter. I went from like, I don't know, well, I won't say a handful. I've picked up almost 100+ followers on Twitter with
Nice.
with that.
It's because you're just so darn cool.
Well, there is that.
Well, again, we're up to 15 games have been submitted so far.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
I got to get kicking on mine.
I do too. I've got it play tested. I just got to figure out how to write the rules to fit on a postcard, and then get the artwork paid for.
So, speaking of, I got
That's so beautiful.
Balacard Market Garden is printed, and little tokens are cut. The only thing I'm disappointed in is that they didn't make plastic baggies big enough. I'm blaming the plastic baggie company for not foreseeing this.
Of course.
So actually, I've thought about this, and I don't know if I want to do it or not. But what's it going to cost me? Another couple of sheets of cardstock if I don't like what I do. But I'm thinking about right here, going ahead and slicing it all the way across, and then putting pieces of tape on each side so it'll fold like a folding game board. And that way it'll fit inside. It'll fit inside the baggie.
Why don't you just get a larger Ziploc?
Yeah, just get a larger baggie.
Like a
because then it goes from this size to gallon size.
No, you can get on Uline and get quite literally any size baggies you want, and they're not expensive.
Yeah, okay. Well,
like that's
I
where
might
you
do
get
that
the
also.
little method.
Before I mangle the game board, I would go with a bigger baggie.
Yeah, well, that's probably the way to go. OG is in the house with a big thumbs up.
Mr.
Hey,
Devin.
Devin. How you doing, buddy?
I get the 5-show jacket. Is there a 5-show jacket? Nerd said there's a 5-show jacket. Do I get one?
Shit, if
I never got a 5-show jacket.
Do I get a letter? Is it like a letter jacket? I get a not J letter jacket.
Yeah. I need to come up with that too. Can it be electronic?
Yeah, it's an NFT.
Yeah. Hexy, you were the next one on, so we'll go to you. What's your big plans for the year? What are you looking to do?
Well, okay, so you saw my clearing the table video, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I'm dumping all the things I was going to do. I took the Velikai Yaluki game down. I took down the Line of Battle RSS game I was playing because I still have playtesting to do for the Wilderness. So and matter of fact, the developers, both of them, email blasted me over the last 48 hours about what scenario they wanted me to play. And then they changed their mind and said, no, let's get Jeff playing this one. So I'm setting all that up tonight. Got the newest set of battle book rules to this game. And then I'm going to throw a little squad leader on there to try to learn a few more of the rules so that Todd and I can get on to Decision at Elst. So I'm going to be sticking, hopefully, to the guns of my priorities for the next few months. Of course, all right, here it comes. Big announcement. I got approval on my financing for buying a home today.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Now, did you get? You said you had 2 that you looked at.
Well, there were 3 actually, but I'm trying to. My lender told me, I said, quite honestly, we need a little bit more than what we've already done because we want the bigger model. So I'm gonna, if not, no biggie. Take the original model, which still gives me my playroom. So
that's important.
Jeff, actually, isn't that what you told the matchmaker down in Tennessee when you were looking for your first wife? No, I want the bigger model.
no, that was in Germany.
Oh, in Germany. I'm sorry. Yeah. My bad. I knew it was somewhere.
Well, he had to have enough room for the playroom.
Gotta have it. I think what I'm gonna do is, since it's a townhome, I'm gonna turn the garage into a playroom.
Well, can we change your can we change the name of your channel to Hex to Hex's romper room.
Are you going to have a secret wrestling room?
No, I think you got to go to St. Louis to get those. Hex to Hex's garage.
I still like romper room.
So I got all that. But like I said, I'm sticking to my guns. I need to.
Yeah. So your biggest project is going to be moving.
Yeah, that probably won't be till May or June though.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will definitely keep an eye out on it, guys. I'm sure you are all already subscribed to Hex to Hex, but if not, head on over Hex to Hex. Slam a subscribe down for him. Same thing with Hissy Cat at Hissy Cat Studios and Hissy Cat Builds. So great product on all three channels. And then, Wardrobe, he probably has all of us already, so don't even need to bring up his channel. Wardrobe plays World War II. What are your big plans this year, sir?
Well, I have 15, which I shared on my channel, but I'll narrow it down to like 3. I have an undisclosed rule project I'm working on. That's kind of a big deal, and I hope to get that done to some degree here in the first couple of months. Well, not done, but first draft done.
Yeah.
And let's see. And then gaming wise, there's a big GTS campaign game I'm going to be playing in this first 4 months of the year, and we'll meet here in St. Louis and play it for 5 days straight. So that'll be cool. And then my big miniature project, since many of your people are miniatures, I'm doing another 6 mil project. A little help of McMurray there, the Canadians in Normandy. So I'm building out. I'll try to do that board. I'm not going to do like any fancy board, but got to build out these troops here. McMurray's printing out some of the tanks and some of the carriers and
Nice.
all that. And we go to some buildings. I got a big old set of Arnhem buildings we'll probably use for that too. And then there's all the minis I got from Heroics and Ross. A bunch of British Typhoon. I don't know why I bought a bridge, but I did anyway. All kinds of stuff to do.
Yeah.
So I haven't painted 6 mil in 6 million years, so I'm a little nervous about it. I gotta be real honest with you. It's a little intimidating when you get them too. It's like, oh boy, it's a lot of them, and they're tiny. But
Baba Booey. You got it.
Bob Abui. So I'd say that those are my first big 3. I'm pretty excited about it. So, and then this is I've already completed a couple things. So I got a Fistful of Toes game in this last weekend. It was fun. I got local guy Adam.
How'd you like it?
It's fun. No, it was good. It was it's like most games. It's pretty straightforward. It's just some little, like the artillery's a little tricky, and it's World War II version of it. It's way easier than the modern Cold War stuff.
Right.
But no, I liked it. So I immediately came home and I wanted to set it up, and so I could keep the rules fresh in my mind. So I just set up a real quick, threw some stuff down. It'll be a meeting engagement, which they got told the towns and whatever. So that'll be cool. So that was fun. So that was one thing on my playlist. And I started TCS, but I put it away because it's very involved, and I'm going to focus learning TCS or GT. So let me step back. Sorry. I started playing Tactical Combat Series Ariete, and it's pretty involved. And so I put it away so that, because I know the Grand Tactical Series I'll be playing will be equivalent as hard. So, and that's what a bunch of people I've already made a commitment to. So I'm going to stick with that. So, anywho,
Very nice.
That's that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So my big project I'm hoping to get done is I'm not going to say done. I want to get it well started and a good ways in, and that of course is my 49th Armored Division in 3 millimeter. I'm still doing the research. I'm up to, if I remember correctly, something like 1,000 vehicles.
Oh wow.
So
You've already got
Yeah.
that built, or you've got the order up to?
no. I've got the battle order of battle or the IMTO for it figured out, which is going to allow me to figure out, how many baggies of 15 vehicles I need to buy, that type of thing. So, and the nice thing is at $4.75 a bag, I can, it's not gonna break the bank, as it were, and I can do it like a battalion at a time. So
Here's my question for you. In that, is that going to be part of your? We'll call it the 10 game plan.
actually, yeah, it could be. Well, no, yes, and no. In the 10 game plan, I do have the Lock and Load, World of War 85, Blood and Fury, but that's more Brits and Poles than it is Americans and Czechs. Now, there doesn't mean they're not gonna. We're not gonna see some Americans there, but it's more British versus the Poles and East Germans than it is Americans and Soviets and East Germans and a little bit of Czechs. So, but it shouldn't overly detract me from getting my 10 games played. So,
All right.
I'm what I'm hoping to do is get one done per month. Now, granted,
One playthrough.
yeah, at least one playthrough.
That's
per
awesome.
month.
I mean, most people don't even get that. I mean, I don't know how many times I've set a game up and it's been 3 months and I've never even come close to finishing.
Yeah, so like on Nimitz here, they're all the same length of turns on each scenario, but the number of vessels and counters I'm dealing with is a lot fewer in 1942 than it is in 1945. And I can easily see, just by doing punching and separating out by years, I can easily see how the Japanese were fucked by 1943. Just by the number of counters that I'm dealing with. Real quickly, we got Charles saying plan 3 games, 2 player per month, 1 book per month, minimum 300 pages, 1 true solo game per month, build, paint 1 box of miniatures, as many miniature games as possible, and also my 100 plus orcs versus 100 plus humans. That's some plans there, Charles. That's some plans there. And then Gamers with Coffee, Greg says, good show. Got to go, gentlemen. Congrats on the 100 star. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in. Nerd Workshop says, I hope to get a playthrough per month. It could be tough, but we will see. I mean, I can plan.
Well, I think Nerd's big project, his wife wants him to redo their kitchen.
Oh, that is a big project.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Nerd. Isn't that what we talked about at the SDCon? That you have a big honeydew list?
That there's modeling at 1-to-1 scale.
Well, so you should bring up Nerd Workshop. He's got 2 great channels. He does woodworking and he also does gaming. So people should head over to his channels as well and subscribe.
Yeah, let me look those up. Yeah, Old Chestnut's got it right. Charles, you retired SOB.
Way to go, Nerd.
See, I think Chuck is the ultimate grognard when it comes to gaming. He plays.
He's got the beard and everything.
Stuff than anybody I know.
And he's over 100 subs now.
Sweet,
outstanding. Where'd you go, Charles? Okay, so is Nerd Workshop your? I guess it would be.
Nerd, throw up your
Looking for-
channels, please.
I don't
I
think,
don't
he,
think
can.
you can.
Or just
Well,
the
he
name
can give
anyway.
me the name. Mad Nerd Workshop.
I threw him a shout out when he first kicked it on a long time ago.
He's over 1,000.
Mad Nerd Workshop is at 6970.
Holy cannoli. We're in the presence of YouTube royalty here, gentlemen.
All right, theirs is woodworking, and just immediately, I'm impressed. I am highly impressed.
You've always been impressed with wood.
Yes, I have. And the Nerd Workshop. Yeah, Nerd Workshop's at 1100. And here is that one.
Ouch.
There you go. There you go, folks. If y'all are not already subscribers to Nerd Workshop, like I have not been, I'm throwing my subscription on there now.
He does really good unboxings. If you want to see some unboxings and a lot of Kurt stuff. So.
The thing is, keep in mind, guys, that it doesn't cost nothing.
Yep.
So
I bought the
There you
wood,
go.
right, meandering Mike.
yeah, that's another channel that everybody should go see. Meandering Mike,
Oh,
go
I
check
thought you
out
meant
his
buff the wood.
channel.
Yeah. Cabby
Yeah,
seems
well,
to want to be front and center.
Yes, she does. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's bath time, don't you know?
Yeah. Apparently. So he's going to town.
Yeah. So the other thing that I'm working on, not only am I working on getting Savo Island and Kanji City going, but I'm also very much part of actually getting March to Victory running. So I'm going to be working on that also. And, as y'all know, as y'all have seen, as y'all have heard, March to Victory is coming the end of March. Last full weekend. Hairballs are not acceptable on screen. Well, we haven't had any hairballs yet, so we're all good.
Yeah. I don't have any hair.
I believe we're discussing the cat.
I know.
Yeah, don't lick your cat.
Whole different channel.
Yeah, that's definitely a whole different channel.
That's his members only.
Yeah.
I wasn't going that deep, okay?
That's what she said. Hissy Cat Hairballs, the only members channel. But
Maybe I should
March to
rebrand
Victory-
my channel as Hairballs.
There you go. March to Victory. If you're going to be in the Kansas City area, last full weekend of March, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, come check us out.
Or if you're not going to be there, get there.
Yeah, get there.
I'll book my first class flight.
You can fly to St. Louis and ride over in the Deathmobile.
Or you can
Or
drive to West Virginia, pick me up, take me to St. Louis, Kansas City, then drive me back home when we're done.
That one time, you remember that one time? Kiss
Here
my
we
ass.
Here we go.
Here's another one.
Where is oh Jesus.
Warmutt?
No, we know he's not going to be on here. Reese, where's he at? I ain't seen his name up here yet.
Oh, Reese, he's probably dealing with
right. Yeah, he either has a concussion from turkeys or he is
wrestling.
making small turkeys or doing something with turkeys. Old Chestnut says you'd be getting a huge influx in traffic from the crowd forgetting to type a Y in hairy balls. Nice.
I wasn't going to touch that.
Speaking of a big influx, this coming Saturday, Hissy Cat and I are going to be on ID Jester's War Room.
Ooh,
Oh shit! Do I
fancy
not get to do
pants.
that anymore?
What's that?
Do I not get to do that anymore?
Oh yeah, you get to do that too.
Oh, I was about to say, goddamn.
I
Well,
did,
man.
but I didn't know. Well, you don't have the channel to get an influx.
Oh, that's fair.
You,
Part of the
you-
team, though.
You can,
yeah, he is
we
part
should-
of the team.
we should-
Absolutely.
are you available Saturday?
Yeah, I said that when you guys
Yeah,
first
he-
put out the call
he-
for who's available on Saturday the
Yeah.
21st.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Jeez,
absolutely-
Lou.
He will be there. Hey,
These guys,
Mc-
man.
Mc-
Some people's
McMurray.
kids, man. Some people's kids.
McMurray. Remember, Hissy Cat is getting up there. He's like Hexy.
I didn't know it was my day.
Nobody
to
is
watch
like
McMurray.
Hexy. I'm unique.
Yeah,
I
I just
would-
didn't know it was my day to watch McMurray. You guys got to tell me these things. You know, I'm new here.
I'll send out the 2023 schedule.
Yeah,
Okay.
no shit. Figure it out.
Do I have
Um,
to dress him as well? I mean,
No.
No, he's to that point, but you might need to help him with his Velcro shoes.
Still got to
Okay.
change, yeah.
He's got the Velcro shoes with the little lights that flash, and they're
Right. Right.
okay.
Yeah, dude.
Cool. Little Power
Yeah.
Ranger underwear.
Shit,
Yeah,
how
dude.
do you think he chases down the bad guys?
Everybody
He
knows.
slaps
Oh,
them
those
together
little
and
battery-powered
puts them
cars?
in the trash. Yeah.
I'm running after him with my light up shoes.
Well,
Yep.
I think that show's an adult show, though. I don't know if we're allowed to have children on. We'll check.
Oh, we can make it real fucking adult in here.
Keep your YouTube shorts on.
Be like,
Hey, Andrew, make sure you show up in your Navy SEAL shorts for that.
Yeah.
oh, the UDT shorts.
Yes, definitely a must.
Oh, I thought you're talking about his sealskin shorts.
Those either. Like Bear Grylls cutting that seal up and wear it like a vest.
Right.
Yeah, we can figure that out.
Nerd says, like I said, Hissy Cat is everywhere. No, actually, who's everywhere is McMurray. McMurray has been on 4 of our channels on a fairly regular basis.
He's a staple.
He
I was going to
is.
say, I've been on Brian's channel too.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. A couple different places. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
He's
Take it or leave it.
he's the consummate co-star. So looking back on 100 episodes, I'm gonna throw this out to everybody. You guys here, on camera, folks out here on the texting groups. What are some of your favorite moments that you remember from the show?
Oh boy.
And I know I'm kind of throwing this out here like with no warning, but
Remember that time that Jeff tried to find the clown that hides from right people?
I don't even want to.
Jeff has never even seen the clown that hides on the people or hides from the people who were on the right side of the Civil War. He's never even seen that clown. He didn't even believe it existed.
You're killing me.
Maybe so.
McMurray is the Neil Cassidy of Wargaming channels.
I don't know who Neil Cassidy is, but
If
Who
he's
said
cool,
that?
yeah, I agree.
who made that comment?
Old Chestnut.
The guy from that used to manage the Partridge Family.
There you go.
Wow, there's a flashback.
Yeah, you know you're old when you can call back shit from the 60s.
Father of.
What's his Cassidy? Yeah,
Butch?
the young Cassidy.
Not that old.
No, not quite, buddy. Not quite. So, because McMurray and Wardrobe and Hex to Hex I kind of inherited them from the old show with Hex to Hex and Warmutt.
There is
at
no
the
old
very end
show.
there.
There is only the current.
Speaking of, hello,
Oh
Mutt.
man, what's up, buddy?
There we go.
All right,
Hi,
how you
bud.
doing, buddy?
Doing good. What's up?
It's good to hear from you.
I'm gonna throw this out to Mr. Hissy Cat.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the first show you watched and what got you hooked, so to speak?
The first show that I watched. I honestly don't. I mean, they're so full of memorable moments that I've just too many.
All right, fair enough. Hey,
No, I honestly don't remember
a valid
the first
answer.
show.
no, valid
But
answer.
what attracted me to it was you guys, just normal guys. It's like my people, you know. It was, yeah, it was Wednesday night, good time slot, and I just enjoyed listening to the banter and the topics, and yeah, it was
There you go.
perfect. I mean, simple.
Old Chestnut says, well, how about that guy who came in and put you all to shame with his painting abilities? Those were some good times. Yeah.
Yeah, when Jimmy was on the show at the very start.
Yeah.
Mr.
Well, I need to get a hold of Mr. Waffle, see how things are going, because for those of you who don't follow in the world of
Okay,
exceptionally great painters, unfortunately, his wife was I think it's June or July of last year was she was diagnosed with cancer. And so everything in their life got turned upside down and thrown out, thrown out. And I've been, wanting to keep my, respectful distance without saying, hey, you want to come on the show? Because I know they probably have a shit ton more to deal with than, coming in and entertaining our asses, right? But I'm thinking, reach out to him, say, hey, how things going? I hope all is well, or as well as can be. If you ever want to, relax and kick back and hang out, by all means, let me know. So, because I'd love to have James back on, because what he does is amazing. Yeah, Mr. Waffle. His painting is, and what would take me nigh on a year to do, he'll break out in an hour and a half.
He breaks out in 15, 20 minutes, what, is beyond a full painted miniature for me.
Oh, yeah.
And it's wild because, like, my favorite thing with James when he's on is fucking watching him paint. Then I'll like set my phone down and paint something, and then when I paint two colors, I look back and see how far he is, and usually the model is what I would consider complete.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Only for him to then spend another hour on it and make it look better than my eyes can usually see stuff in the normal world.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And on top of all of that, not only is he painting fast and painting well, but he's also keeping up the banter. He's keeping an eye on the texting, the messages. He's and he's not even painting in best light, in the best lighting conditions, because the best lighting conditions for what he needs to paint in is not good for video. So, and he'll make the comment several times, like, I'm basically painting in the dark.
I don't care. That dude was a freaking wizard.
He is.
Oil paint.
He is.
The way he blends
He's a wizard with oil paint. He's a wizard with acrylics. He's a wizard with anything. I'm dead
Shit.
convinced you could hand that dude temper paints and you'd win a golden demon.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
all right.
Oh, he's all right. Shut up, Mike.
Yeah, he has yet to impress the Chihuahua.
You came in a little late, Brian, and that's okay.
I don't know.
He's a little slow most days, anyhow.
That's okay. Hey, we're
Got the
glad
whole
you're
crew
here.
on.
Thanks for joining us for the
Yeah.
100th episode.
Chris is glad
What
you're here. The
is-
rest of us are pretty
what-
take it or leave it.
What is your big project for the year? I bet you I can guess what it is.
I know what Mutt's project is.
It's painting all those damn cowboy
No,
zombies.
it's buying more of those mega freaking boxes of stuff to paint.
You guys make fun of
Facts.
him, but that man paints more than anyone I know.
He does. He does.
I'm not
painting
arguing
right
that
now.
fact. I'm not arguing that fact.
Definitely paints more than me.
No, I'm well, one of my projects is almost done here. I almost got the second Corsair Zombicide painted up, the Prison Outbreak one. So
Nice.
that'll be the first edition, and then the second, this Prison Outbreak, and then move on to the Sci-Fi Invader here pretty soon.
You're forgetting one very important one that needs.
And
to
then I got Civil War to finish up, and I also probably in the summertime start the the Liberty or Death, and the Greek and Spartan starter armies and all that stuff. Vikings are almost done. So,
Well, the Vikings were done last weekend.
Yeah, Giants took care of that problem.
Yeah,
well, anyways, you know what I mean. So,
that's okay.
Nice.
Niners are going to win it all. So just
and now I'm
Not-
eyeing
not
the
need to watch
lousy
the rest
bolt
of it.
action World War II stuff again.
I swear to God, don't buy anything World War II, Brian. Also, again, for the 8 millionth time, send me in a direct message on Facebook your
I already
address.
sent my address to you like 4,000 times, McMurray.
Yeah, but you usually put it in the group chat, and
Ladies
then I
and
go
gentlemen,
sleep
this
and
is
it
a
gets
assault
buried.
tactic.
What?
Anyways, no. All right, I will. No problem.
Okay. Even though it might, if it's the last thing that's in there, just type in idiot, and then I'll figure it out.
All right, I'll do that.
Because there's a
Um,
distinct possibility that's the thing.
Old Chestnut says, looked at my YouTube history on the live page. First live show he caught was episode 23. This may become a regular thing. You think?
I think I heard that,
And then watched 45 of the lives since then, plus more non-lives. Well, thank you, sir.
so
That
23 and 45 don't add up to 100 though.
that's okay. Hey,
Can't see them
not
all.
everybody can. Not everybody
No,
can be
you messed
here.
up my joke.
Oh, I know. You know.
This Matt is good people.
Yes.
Cool.
Are we taking match to the mat now?
We're getting. Oh wow, is that what we're doing? I don't have much time on here, but boy howdy, we can throw it down.
Hey, do you need to go get the box?
No, I'm painting right. I'm trying to paint right now, real quick.
Okay.
I gotta stop.
I just figured out what my best memory was.
Oh yeah,
What's
what's
that?
that?
When we first started, when we're fledgling, and we just kind of hacked about trying to find what we were going to do.
Kind
I
of like
think
what we're
that-
doing now.
I think that was a riot when we figured it out. We had some good times when we first started this stuff.
Oh yeah,
Because we were never dedicated to one particular thing. We were all on. I think one of the biggest things over the last maybe half a year is not being able to tie us all together every night.
Yeah,
And we did that earlier when we first started.
yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad that I'm glad we're all here. I mean, this is it. This is us. This is the only one that's not here, and he gets a pass because he's probably asleep or drunk or both. And
Hopefully
that's John
both.
from over in the UK.
Hopefully both.
Hopefully both. Fingers crossed. God love you, John. If you watch this after tomorrow morning, well, for you it is already tomorrow morning. Later in the morning, by all means, I hope you're having a great time.
Make fun of us in the comments.
Absolutely.
And say hi to
So-
David Manley for me.
Yes.
He's still the Beyond the Gates Antares dude, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
So,
That man is a tea drinking god.
Old Chestnut says, I remember an early Hex to Hex live where ID Jester came on and made fun of the state of his apartment.
We do that
Well,
all the time. The issue now is that there's legitimately like concerns about the air quality in there.
Yes. Yeah. Well, hopefully with the new digs, we won't have that problem anymore.
Yeah, he's
Well, he's
moving
gonna have a
up.
garage. He can open the door and air it out.
Right.
There's still going to be a
Exactly.
lot of that brown mold that he's got in his current apartment. But, you know,
Wherever you go, there you are.
That green hay. Oh, thank you, Buckaroo.
the brown mold
No.
that grows in Jeff's pants.
Good Lord. So
Here we go.
here I'm going to throw out a quick poll. What should I go back and do more Star Wars shorts? Should I do more of my warships shorts?
Top 16.
Shut up. I'm not doing top 16 shorts.
Okay, top 10.
I hate you,
Top
Mike.
15.
I hate you. I love you to death, man, but I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm digging the shorts, and yes, you're right, McMurray. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make them back to back, but I'm going to schedule them to come out about 12 hours apart.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that when you put them back to back, people see the second one that you put up, but YouTube's algorithm, even I'm subscribed to like 14 YouTube channels. That's it. And even at that, I don't get both of your shorts added up. It'll put one of your shorts and then some random channel that I'm not subscribed to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, take
Yeah,
it or leave it. That's how they do it. So,
because that's how I only have 182 views on USS Missouri, but 1,049 on Battleship Yamato.
It's
exactly.
because there's anime fans. That's why you have that many more. I think
Really?
anime fans get that stuff.
That's got to be it.
Did you just say there's nothing wrong with the anime fans?
No, there's nothing wrong with anime fans. People can like what they like.
Agreed. You got 10 subscribers from it. Hey, real quick, before you move on now, Jay, you never asked McMurray what his big plans are for the year.
Shut up,
Right.
Todd.
Did he?
No.
No,
Okay. So,
because McMurray is the Project Butterfly of the group.
oh, okay.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're a butterfly.
You,
Spread
you,
your wings,
you,
butterfly.
you
A little
come over here
butterfly.
and you work on this for a little bit, and then you come over here and you work on this for a little bit. And then
I think
you
it
move
means
back
I'm
over
precious,
here.
and each one of you guys can kiss my ass.
But it's a precious little ass, and it's so fluffy, like a little
Yeah, it makes
butterfly.
flowers bloom, so eat it.
Well,
And it
luckily, I'm not close enough to kiss your ass. We'll
And it
leave that
wrestles
up
so well.
to wardrobe because
Todd's
You
certainly
should be able to smell it from where you are.
Right
accurate.
Now we're
Actually, I
talking
thought that was
about
Charles.
here, McMurray. I got this joke for you. You can share this with your work buddies.
What's that?
And you've probably heard it, but I'm going to go ahead and tell it again anyway. So a bear and a rabbit are sitting together in the woods talking, just chatting. And the bear looks over at the rabbit and says, "Do you ever have a problem with poop sticking to your fur?" Rabbit looks over to the bear and says, "No, I don't have a problem with poop sticking to my fur." Bear looks down and says, "Good." Grabs a rabbit and wipes his ass.
Amen. I thought the rabbit was going to say he rather enjoyed it. There you go. Let's see.
Oh,
Todd, who do I have?
That's a
joke
good
for,
one.
Todd?
That's a good one.
What's that?
Todd and or Jeffy, who do I have a joke for today?
Well, you've already badgered me enough for the last year and a half, so try someone else.
That's why I'm asking you instead of telling it with you, buddy. That's okay. Never mind. We'll come back to it.
we'll swing
Jeff
around.
needs to do something cool so that I can not make fun of him for a couple of weeks again.
Matt, I still haven't hired that maid back yet.
It's because you got blacklisted from that agency.
Probably so.
Well, wait, is that the same maid that he had the date with the other night?
I don't date maids. No, it's
They've got
just
standards.
maids. a joke that Jester made about me a long time ago.
Yeah.
Maids have standards.
Facts.
There's only so much cleanup they can do, right?
Exactly. So now I've already started a little bit with building models for gaming with my enterprise, and I found this game on Facebook. The rules and everything about it are free to get at Facebook. So if anybody is interested, and I know Hextex, you aren't, but if anybody's interested in Cold War anti-submarine warfare,
What happened to Con Sonar?
that's where I was headed.
Oh, okay. I thought you found
It's called
a different game. My bad.
No, same one. It's called Con Sonar, CONN ... also known as ellipses, Sonar. Look it up on Facebook if you're a Facebook person, and they've got all the rules available. I originally had thought about going this scale. This is a Typhoon class Soviet missile sub.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It does. Thought about going with a scale on it, but and it was because I thought the expense of the 1/700 scale models was going to be too great. I found out I can get 1/700 scale submarine models for about $8 a piece.
Yeah.
And you can't go wrong with that. They're going to be, I think the Typhoon is about 9 3/4 inches long. So
What scale was that?
what's that?
What scale?
1/700.
Okay.
Now, surface ships are a little more expensive. They're up there around 24, 28 bucks.
Aren't you usually printing like anti-submarine vessels though? So like
Actually, I should do
destroyers.
it down here, right? So it looks like it's actually.
Yeah. What were you saying, McMurray?
No, you're good.
No. So I had thought, like I said, because I thought they were going to be more expensive than they are. I was, going to go with 1/2000 scales. What this is. But I think I'm gonna pick up a couple of the 1/700 scale models and see how they do. I might return to this scale just because I think it might look better. Kind of like going with 1/6000 scale World War II ships. The scale, it'll just
Well, won't the smaller scale fit in the bathtub better?
Yeah, well, I can get more ships in there.
Yeah, that's what I'd suggest.
Yeah. So
He already plays with 1/4000s in there, so
Rub a ducky.
So I mean,
Got that 3-inch gun rocking.
Whoa.
exactly.
Compliment.
So give you kind of an idea what we're talking about here. Here's your standard 1/2400 scale destroyer.
That's a boat.
That's a 1/6000 scale destroyer.
A boat. Brian, we don't do that stuff, do we?
Brian actually does do boats now.
Yeah.
He even does 1/700 scale boats now.
That's really old boats.
Not that old of boats, but yes, older boats than Chris.
So there you go. So on the table, and they're harder to see on the sea, as it were, but I think they still look good, especially when I do get my Savo Island finished.
I was
I'll
under the
be-
impression that submarines were ridiculously hard to see, and that was the whole point.
Yes. Well, that's why they're not going to be part of Ocean Thunder, and why I went looking for a actual sub game.
Oh, okay. I thought we were still talking about Con Sonar. My bad.
No.
I'm about to say, I remember that was a lengthy discussion about subs in Ocean Thunder.
Yeah, it was, and then decided, yeah, let's not do that. Hey, Bunkhouse is in the house. He says, "Hello, everyone. Finally made it."
Hey,
Bunkhouse.
Dougie, what's up, buddy?
Thanks,
Good to
Doug.
hear from you. Hopefully,
Again,
Bunkhouse is at March to Victory.
I definitely want
I hope
to.
so. Family
definitely
stuff
want to-
obviously comes first, but it'd be good to see it.
Yeah, and definitely when things work out for you, let McMurray and me know, and we will come Columbia way, and we will
We play all kinds of stuff.
get some gaming going with you, because that'll be fantabulous. What for those out there in text world, messenger world, whatever you want to call it,
Chat room.
chat. There you go, chat room. What are some of your all plans for the year? Want to hear from you guys. And while we're waiting for them to pipe in, we'll continue discussing. I think one of the best memories I had was when I was the first episode, March 1st of 2021. I decided to go live just to see what it was. I'd been live on the other channel. I had a feeling that channel was going away in some form or the other. It was not going to continue in the way it had been. So I figured, you know what? Let's see what happens. And I went live. I don't think I even told anybody about it. But all of a sudden I had Charles there. I had Walkabout Games there. I can't remember if on the very first episode if I had Paul there,
Oh,
but
he
within
showed up.
but within the first 5 shows, Paul was, when he was not, in
Asleep
the
or at
hospital.
work.
Oh hell, even when he was at work, he was coming on and
I'm about to
watching
say,
the show.
Paul also watched the show routinely when he was in the hospital because he's the fucking man.
Yeah, so seeing early on, getting it, just coming out of the stable, like, okay, is this thing going to happen or not? And having those guys pop on immediately and start watching was, I was excited when I saw we had 5 people watching.
Yep.
on a regular basis. Then I got real excited when we started getting 8 and 9 people watching on a regular basis. And now, right now we've got 13. Last week we had 22 people at one time watching, which was amazing because I don't think I'd ever been on a YouTube show that had, more than 22 people on it at one time. Even, on the other channel, which had, several thousand subscribers. So,
No, that was also, I think that other channel might also have been before YouTube and live things were a real big thing for small channels. But
yeah.
also, fuck that other channel. So, yeah, there's that.
I will absolutely let you guys know, though. Looks like late April before I can get into things like that again. Hey, that's fine, buddy.
All good,
That's
dog.
fine.
Let me know, Dougie.
Hey.
You know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, we're square, man. Just, I won't speak for McMurray, but I'll speak for McMurray. You let us know and we'll be there if we aren't working.
I've seen Dougie. I saw him maybe last month or so. It's good to see him.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So yeah, just the fact that people whether they had subscribed to the channel and, put the notification. Everything cool?
Yeah.
Brian knocked over paint.
No, my heart, man. No, I'm just teasing. Don't
Take
worry
the
about it.
baby aspirin and put the Hex Encounter games away.
Exactly.
Yeah. Proceed, Chris.
But it made me feel it made me feel good that I had an instant audience, that you guys were kind enough to hop on and watch me just talk about random ass shit. Charles, God love you, man. I'll be honest, I am glad you were the first person to win the 100 subscriber contest, because you were basically there from day one. That made me feel real good. And then I thought it was great that Walt won at the 200 mark. He was he became a regular. After he came aboard and started watching. So, that was pretty cool. I do apologize for it taking so long as it did, but hey, I finally got it to you. So got that going for you. Unfortunately, we are 19 days past what I was hoping for to get 300. But that being said, I think we might still do a drawing. Now I'm not going to be I can't be as fancy as like ID Jester and Meandering Mike with board games to send out to people, because Jesus, I don't got that kind of money.
I'll still certainly send somebody, or I'll still certainly donate some dumb McMurray type shit for somebody. So
yeah,
figure out something, and you'll wind up with something just abnormally silly.
We'll figure something out, and we'll have a contest, and
I'll throw in my new 2023 Hex to Hex calendar.
No good.
I think Chuck wound up with an Ewok, or Charles wound up with an Ewok, didn't he?
Yes, yeah. He ended up with both Chewbacca and an Ewok. So
you can feed him.
And whatever we do decide to give away, it will include a Chronicles of Not J t-shirt.
I kind of want one of those, so I do kind of like the logo.
If you want to buy one, you can. Let me know the size you want. I will send the order over to Jay Wiley, and the Baroness will get it ordered and will invoice you directly. So I to an extent, I've got merch. I don't get anything out of it.
I did open an Etsy shop.
I might do that.
I actually sold a T-shirt this week to Rome and lost $3 on the deal.
You mean I can order a T-shirt and have them send it to like Rome or some nuts? And because of the shipping?
That and the taxation over there, and yeah. Normally I make like $5 a T-shirt. It's not a big deal. And this one I made a negative $4. So yeah, $9.
That's some bullshit. You don't even have representation over there.
Well, hopefully I don't make it big in Rome. I mean, because I can't afford that.
I was about to say, you should absolutely start chucking their wine into the harbor.
Right?
Well, my point is...
The San Diego wine party.
Yeah. Beer. The craft beer.
But no, the Italians aren't known about beer. The Italians are known for wine, just like the Brits were known for tea, and we chucked the tea into the.
I thought the Italians are also known for beer. Didn't the monks do beer?
Germans did beer.
Germans, yeah, German monks.
Germans, okay.
Yeah, Italian beer is not good. I've had some.
No. Anyway, my suggestion is just open an Etsy shop. You can take your logo. You can have T-shirts done and ready to go in a day.
Oh, there you go. So, Well, I would have to get permission from the person who actually drew the logo for me. Because, I mean, technically it's still his property.
I mean, we're probably going to wind up talking to him before my shift is over. So there's that.
Probably so. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's we'll get something figured out. We'll send something out. I'm not quite sure what. But it will definitely it'll definitely be a shirt. It will definitely be some weird shit from McMurray, and then something that I either have on hand or I can print. Because, like I said, I don't got the kind of money that or donation support that ID Gesture and their war room has.
Regardless of whatever it is, it'll be cool.
Oh yeah, it will be.
It'll be something weird, but it'll be cool. Like it'll be like, you know, Darth Vader in a bikini or something, but it'll be well painted.
Oh wow! Episode 1.
I got Donald Duck with a lightsaber and a Darth Vader helmet. We can do that.
I want to see the duck.
Well,
So Chris,
right now it's not going to happen, but
episode 1 is this one will go off the rails, huh?
yeah.
I'm
If
watching
it's
it right
me,
now.
this one will go off the rails.
No.
Like, God, I imagine I was probably fucking there.
No. Episode 1.
Was the Phantom Menace, you dickheads? Jeez.
Which one?
Episode 1. Let me go
I'm
to
just going
my
through his archives. That's all.
channel. Go to
It
live.
sounds like kind of like Star Wars. The only good episodes have been the first 3.
Yeah. Well, it's McMurray, Jeffy, and me on this episode 1.
Episode 1.
Yeah,
Episode
so
1. Not
yeah.
Jay flies solo.
Oh,
That's my first episode.
all right. Well, then what's this episode 1 all about? This one goes off the rails.
Was that the episode 1 of Chronicles of Najee or something?
Oh yeah, not Jay's Chronicles.
Or something?
Yeah.
So basically, you made 2 episode 1.
Right.
That
Kinda like
it was-
comic books.
it was a
That is
reboot.
shady, my friend.
It was a reboot.
On an alternate cover.
We can
Yeah.
all hang out under the tree that you're creating with that much shade, my friend. Good lord.
No, I got up to, I got up to 26.
I thought business dealings with Jeff were shady. Good gravy.
I got up to episode 26 and then decided to rebrand to Not Jay's Chronicles, episode 1. Then I had episode 27 with Jay Wiley. Episode 28. Then episode 2 of the Chronicles of Not Jay. Then episode 29, Hexes, Encounters, and Dice Oh My. And then we just went from there. From episode 29, we went, continue numbering from there. So
Okay.
there's two aberrations in there of numbered episodes.
Brian and I. Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, because I see episode 2, not Jay gets his wings.
Yep. That
Okay.
was my second show.
So that
Okay.
was like April when we still had a war room semi going on,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Well, no, that was still in March. Episode that was.
But you get my point. Regardless,
Yeah.
April or March, whatever. Like it was still a few months before the great moron crash of 2021.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because we had episode 1,
Good crash.
Not Jay flies solo. Episode 2, Not Jay gets his wings. Episode 3, I guess this is a thing. Episode 4, this again. Episode 5, row your boat. And then episode 6, Not Jay strikes back. Episode 7, Return of Not Jay. And then episode 8, finally Friday. We were still figuring out when it was going to be.
Just because we're talking about the great dickhead crash of 2021.
There you go. My brother's in the house saying, "Sup, nerds."
We're getting angry about stuff, Jay.
Um,
I want to point out we're not flipping off Connie or Old Glory. Connie, Russ, and Teresa are awesome. Buy stuff
Yes.
from Old Glory.
unlike the old glory of UK, who is a
Yeah, dude, the guy who runs Old
Dick
Glory UK
masher.
is a dick.
He is a dick masher.
Like, what an asshole, man.
Yeah.
You got all these outstanding options out there, and your fucking choice is to be a dick on the internet. Come on now.
Bunkhouse
Someone's gotta do it.
says, "Wow, McMurray, tell us how you really feel."
Yeah, well, okay, so Bunkhouse has known me longer than anyone else here. Yes, this should not surprise you at all, Mr. Bunkhouse. He's known me since probably 2008 or 9 when we were taking computer science classes in college together. That was before I determined that I hated technology and everything it stands for, which is where you guys have all met me now. Technology is the devil. But yeah, because in college I was thinking about being a computer science major, realized I hated computers, and so I studied a time before people really even understood what, the basic idea of a computer, also known as, I wrote a thesis about the Romans. Which, by the way, if anyone on here is having trouble getting to sleep at night, you've got the insomnia or whatnot, I can either send you a copy, or this would be a good one. I could read my thesis on one of your guys' channels. That'd be incredible.
Why don't you read that out and put it up on Amazon as a book,
As an audiobook?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
'Cause that's terrible.
And you can tag it as a sleep aid.
I was about to say, watch suicide spike and insomnia episodes just drop like a rock.
There you go. Walkabout Games is in the house. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, the guy is a dick. I'm surprised anyone in the UK buys from him still. So shit, even the Canadians know that he's a dick.
See, that's the issue, right? Like, because Russ is a fantastic dude. He's getting up there in age. Connie's getting up there in age. But in the US, you can order over the phone still, and it's like you're calling. Well, you are calling a mom and pop business, but they are legitimately delightful to talk to, right? Like, talk to you if you have any questions about the line. That's the truly insane thing. I called one time and asked Russ, like, hey, I'm looking for, I don't even remember what I was looking for. I think I was looking for stuff for like the Hasmonean Revolt, right? So wars between Greek successor states and early Hebrews in Judea and Israel, right? Like the Hanukkah story, that era, right? And so, not only is that a weird thing to ask about because no one makes miniatures for it, which is why I was, of course, looking for it. But then he was able to just point me right to the miniatures in his obnoxiously large catalog that would work for it. Buy stuff from Old Glory. You won't regret it. And if you're worried about getting a deal, buy into their Old Glory Army for $40, get a free set worth probably $35, and then get 40% off literally everything in their shop.
Oh, wow.
You at under $1 for their metal models and their bulk packs, which is insanity. Not only that, but honestly, they're old school miniatures, so they have a bit of an old school feel. But the flip side of that is that they're all traditionally sculpted, so the details are really deep, which means they're really easy to paint. But you're about to lose me, so I'm going out to my car. Ooh, I got books.
Girl.
Yes. Wilma, did you just cough and say shill? Because you're exactly right.
No.
Oh. Well, you're right, because I am a shill for Old Glory, just like Wiley stuff. They make good stuff. I shill for them.
Yep.
I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it like Wilma should be ashamed of his wargaming hobbies. I'm just kidding. I'm happy you started playing a sailing ship game, Brian, because I know that you're going to get hooked, you're going to enjoy it, and then I'll be able to get you to play a better sailing ship game.
We'll see.
And that's all I care about. Is you getting the best gaming experience you can.
All right. Oh, Zombicide next weekend.
That's what I was just going to say.
Zombicide next weekend. You heard it here on Jay's show.
Not this weekend, right?
You get your pass.
Next weekend. Sometimes next weekend.
So like Sunday the 22nd.
Saturday, Sunday, whatever.
No, the
Can't be the
following week.
21st.
I mean, how long are we going to be on the War Room?
Like 4, 5, 9 hours.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't
Play in
know.
the evening, Brian. It sounds like.
That show's 2 hours long.
Yeah, it's just.
Well, but they asked me to
I
talk
don't give a
about
shit.
some
I'll talk
stuff, and I can go long.
Oh, they'll cut you off. Don't worry.
Yeah, because he doesn't. Jester doesn't pay for the StreamYard.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got other games to put up there too on the same day.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm open either weekend. I thought we were going to do it the weekend of the 27th, but whatever.
No, you guys are doing it this weekend.
Bye.
Okay.
It's
I'm good
almost
with that.
next weekend, right? Yeah. Don't get me confused.
All righty, guys.
Pirates from Florida.
That's where you'll find them.
That's what I was going to say. Those are legit pirates.
Yeah. We lost McMurray. He's it's not like he's on his way to work. Be safe if you hear this. My brother wants to know about those D12s. D12s are the second best gaming dice on the planet.
Nuh-uh.
First best is D10s.
Yeah, okay.
Fight me.
That D10's okay, yeah.
Can I roll a D20?
Yeah, but you're dealing with the third best die.
Really?
Charles
So why
says,
is
I'll be
a
there to
D10
cheer you
the
guys
best?
on. You won't notice because my comment seems to get blocked. Well, I don't block you, Charles. Like I said, I'm glad
Well,
you're here, man.
We need to check Charles' subscription because he might be on the free plan and he only gets like 3 comments and then they're cut off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm micro monetizing now.
Oh, I thought you said
Micro monetizing.
Yeah, I'm like EA video games now.
Yeah, he's going to do the Twitter thing. It's you guys want to get the bird? It's $8.
I'll give you the bird. You can get that for free.
Yeah. Oh, now I owe you $8. Jeez.
Oh man. Yeah, it's been a good. Well, we're coming up to 23 months. Well, we're at 22 and a half months that I've been doing this. That was McMurray.
Oh, yeah, he's into the wilds.
Yeah, we're 22 and a half months into this thing. And call me a jackass? Cost you all of the money? Yes. If you call me a jackass, it costs you all the monies. Now you can call me a smartass, legitimately. I've said this before, Hissy Cat. You might not have heard this, but I graduated from Central Missouri State University, home of the Fighting Mules.
Jackasses.
So that legitimately makes me a smartass.
Right. I've heard that
And
one.
if I had dropped out, then I would have been a dumbass.
So the University of Santa Cruz, their
The banana
mascot,
slugs?
it's a banana slug.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. I don't think they have any sports teams, but if they did, that would be so uninspiring.
Oh yeah,
Especially if like track and field.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and now running the
Tortoise in the hare.
5,000 meters.
Tortoise in the hare.
Yeah, that's great if you're the tortoise, but shit, if you're a slug,
Yeah.
not only are
Have
you
you ever
slow,
seen
you're
a
probably
banana
gonna get
slug?
slipped on. What?
They're slower than turtles.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, they're like this big too.
Oh yeah,
That's what they're called banana slugs. They're like the size of a banana, and they're that yellow.
Yellowish with the black spots. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
You gotta check out Scottsdale Community College. They're called the Artichokes.
So
Artichokes that's
Can't beat them, just eat them.
yeah.
Yeah, artichokes.
It's not very it's not going to scare you much, right?
No.
my the first college I went to, my first college I went to was Texas A&M. At the time it was Texas A&M. It's now Texas A&M Kingsville. It was we were the Javelinas. So David Hall just sent me a Facebook message. Says on your 100th show, which I'm watching, I must say that it is a great show. I've watched all 100 shows. Unfortunately, I cannot chat. I am, as McMurray just said, technologically useless. Someday I may figure technology out and chat again. I do enjoy all of your live shows. I am subscribed and like every show. Keep the shows going. Oh, I forgot. Absolutely. I'm glad to have you here, buddy. You can always reach me through messengers. Got no problem with that whatsoever.
So did I ever tell you my stupid Disney dad joke?
Go ahead.
So I was there recently for the Halloween thing that they did. And come to find out, not all the dwarves there are happy.
No. Some are sneezy. Some are Doc. Yes, yeah. They're not all happy.
They're not all happy.
Really?
Charles says, "Yep, you guys in Wiley Games put new life into my Ral Partha figures left over from my D&D attempts last century." That how the hell that happened? Okay, I'm glad that we're breathing new life into gaming miniatures for you. You've been doing a great job with doing videos for it. Keep up the good work. Like I said, guys, go check out Charles. He's got some good quality product there. Check him out.
He puts out so much stuff I have to check up once a month to play catch up.
Yeah. Let me see here. Where are you?
He's normally the first person that when I drop a video, he's on it within minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I totally appreciate it too, Charles.
Charles is at 106 subscribers now. Outstanding. He broke the 3-digit mark.
Nice.
Welcome to the club, sir.
The 3-digit club.
Yep. So let's all push towards that 1,000. Some of us are already there. Some of us are closer than others. Warmutt is at 900.
Yeah. Told you about that.
No. Isn't he at like 980?
No.
910, 901, or 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was closer than that.
No. Unfortunately, no. Hexy is at 1,500, almost 1,600.
Sweet.
Wardrobe's kicking it large with 2,400.
That's a whole nother stratosphere.
Yeah, he is.
That's just being on forever.
Yep. Amen. Thanks, Brian.
Yep. No, Warmutt right now is.
What are you saying? That of those 2,400, half of them are not with us anymore?
They're bots.
Probably.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Brian's not wrong.
Yeah.
So another channel to go check out, Gamers with Coffee. Right now, their subscribers can't be found. They're 404.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Boo.
Come on, man. I don't care who you are. That's funny.
Okay, so I was going to do the same joke when I hit 401 and say, I've been going to my website all day and I keep getting an error. Put a bump.
Walkabout.
Oh, I got it now. That just took a while. All right, 404.
No.
That's Arizona for you.
No,
Exactly.
It takes a while.
It's just
Walkabout Games, you're sitting at 413, you say? Go check him out. Go check out Walkabout Games. He's got some good stuff on
I
there.
just hit 413.
There you
Sweet.
go. Another member of the 400 Club, Crossing Obstacles Gaming, our buddy over in Sweden.
Yep.
Go check his channel out. Definitely some good stuff there. From 24 figures, fantasy and medieval, he's now got 248 effectives and 269 in process or not started. That's a good number of models there, Charles. Especially for someone who's fresh into the mix. I mean, you're not at excuse me, you're not at Warmutt's level with his nigh on thousands of zombies, but
actually the historicals outnumber the zombies.
Yeah, they do now with your 3 or 4 big box purchases in the last couple of months.
Well, I got all these Kings of Wars too, man. I need to get going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say one of my favorite watches this week was Wardrobe when he got Atlantic Wall. You could hear him giggling during this. He's talking about it. He was so excited.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that was a good watch, my friend. That was a good watch.
Thanks.
I mean, he was excited where he placed it in the bookshelf.
Nice
awesome stuff. Hey, we all do it. We all do it.
So,
take it easy, Jeff.
Yeah, take care, buddy. So for those that are interested, we're starting to see the game sessions for March to Victory coming up. So the doors open at 4 p.m. Friday afternoon. The first session is going to be the Breaking Lances tournament. And for those that are may or may not remember, that's the 54 millimeter flat wood miniatures, like you see here, and where you take a horse and a knight and you go traipsing through the jousting lists. It's a fun game. It's a real fun game.
It is cool.
Then that should be wrapped up. That's from 5 to 7. Should be wrapped up before 7. The second session on Friday Friday night. It starts at 7. Here are the games that are scheduled so far. Grimdark Future, which is going to be 15 millimeter Rogue Trader era Space Marines versus Orcs.
Okay.
Using the Galactic Heroes rules. Indian Wars Skirmish. Race for the Reichstag. Necroplunda.
What's Race for the Rockstead? What's that?
I don't know. It's World War II. Star Wars: The Lost Outpost. That's going to be the Stormtrooper Zombies.
Yeah.
Run by our friend Steve Willard. Kessel Run Spaceships. What that is so the same guy, and I need to get Thomas on the show again because Thomas is a cool SOB. Anyway, check out his website, skullandcrown.com. So every year for his kids' birthdays, he creates a game and uses his laser cutter to cut out the pieces. And what he did, I think it was 2 years ago for his son's birthday, he made the Kessel Run game. He laser cut out Millennium Falcons that he then let each kid paint however he wanted to. And then they played the game of the Kessel Run. It's it's a pretty basic game, but it's going to be a blast to play because, well, anytime Thomas puts a game together, it's going to be fun. Secondly, it's Star Wars, and who doesn't love Star Wars? So that's what they've got so far. Saturday morning, more Grimdark Future, Battle of Halen 1914, more Necroplunda, more Star Wars Last Outpost, Axis and Allies, Team Yankee Red Dawn.
It's all Friday night?
This is Saturday morning now.
Okay.
Then there's going to be the silent auction going on all day. And then we got a break from 12:30 to 3:30 where we everybody can go grab lunch, come back, more Grimdark Future, Hunt for the Wounded Bear, Camp Alamo 1964, 54 millimeter Vietnam. That's Reese's game. Battle of Halen 1914, more Star Wars Lost Outpost, more Kessel Run, more Axis and Allies. Another short break, and we jump into session 5. Grimdark Future, Star Wars Outpost. And that's what we got going session 5 and session 6. And then Sunday, we've got Gladiator Melee to the Death. We're going to see Jay Wiley's new Gladiator game on Sunday morning. So there you go, guys.
Did your game? I didn't hear it.
Not, I have not put mine in yet.
Okay.
Mine will probably be probably Saturday morning, and then my brother's will be probably that Saturday afternoon session, the one that I'm helping my brother with. So, and I might add another one, depending on what we're looking at. But we're starting to fill in. We're getting close to less than 10 weeks away. So I've got a lot of stuff to do, but it can be done. It can be done. So anywho, so check that out. Like I said, if you're going to be in the area, come see us. Love to see you. Love to see y'all come out and play games with us. So, alrighty, guys. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up episode 100 for the night. I want to thank everybody for showing up, sharing with what their big plans for the year are. Remember this coming Saturday. I don't know the time. I'll push it out to the Facebook group, and I'll push it out to what the hell is that thing called? Discord. I'll push it out there on the times when I have confirmed it. But this Saturday, McMurray, his cat, and I will be on ID Jesters group chat thing.
The War Room.
The War Room.
That's it. So I see the War Room was the old show, and so it gets pushed out of the back of my brain easily. So, Meandering Mike says 100 in the bag. Yes. Let's hope for another 100.
All right, Mike.
And then Charles says good night. And then my plans for the year are to get my health and family stuff sorted out. Otherwise, Battlesuit Alpha. Outstanding, sir. Yes. Take care of that. Take care of the health and family first. That is your primary.
I got that.
Your primary goal. Get that taken. And you got a brother in arms with Mini Warm-Up there. So.
No, mama.
So. All right, guys. That can't be good. Thanks again for coming and watching. I do truly appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
It's been fun the last 100 plus. Honestly, it's 100 plus. But let's keep on plugging along.
Last question. You had 2 number ones. Are you going to have 2 100s?
Who the hell knows? I might. I might have a random ass live sometime later this week or next week and call it 100. Just 100 part 2.
Oh, Todd showed up.
So, Jeffrey Edwards says 4 to 6. Well, 4 to 6 at what time frame though? I mean, whose time? Central time, Eastern time,
I think it's Eastern time.
British time.
GMT.
Yeah. So, anyway, you're very welcome, Jeffrey. Again, thank you all, one and all, for showing up. If you have not subscribed already, please subscribe. Hit subscribe. Hit the like.
Tuck that in.
Yeah, tuck in the med flaps. You guys are killing me.
He's almost at his fighting weight, right?
You're looking good, buddy. You really are.
Oh, girl.
Look at these though, man.
Hey, you can't be doing that on this family show.
Hey now.
Hey, oh,
Whoa.
Sending my tips to.
Right. So, all right, guys. Again, see you Saturday. Come join us as we talk to ID Jester. Give it a rest. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.